Okay. Welcome back from our final intermission. This will be tonight's last picture, and I hope this has been a fitting tribute to David Lynch, who is absolutely one of my favorite directors, in case you can't tell by these rankings, these scores. We are going to move into the second David Lynch film for Sabrina here, and I don't even know what number for me because we skipped some. And like I said, we'll cover those later.
And number 2 for me.
Don't panic. We'll get to we'll do the Elephant
Calm
Man
down,
and Dune
guys.
as a double feature.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
And maybe we'll cover Inland Empire at some point, but right now it's time for Mulholland Drive.
Wow!
Not to be confused with Mulholland Falls, which was also a great picture, but like set way back in the 40s or something.
Oh God, that was so long ago.
We'll watch it. It's what's Alec Baldwin's wife? Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger. Yeah.
And kind of a 40s murder mystery, like a film noir, but in color.
Film noir.
Okay, 2001, Universal Films. So this seems like a newer David Lynch movie to me. Mm-hmm. Sabrina was a year old when this came out.
I was just 1. I was a little baby.
So yeah, 2001, like how that's 24 years ago, I have no clue.
I think so, yeah. And no, I didn't watch it when it came out.
No, she didn't. A little kid would have nightmares for weeks. Okay, starring Naomi Watts, Laura Elena Herring, who I'd never seen before. I don't know if this was like her breakthrough role, but I definitely didn't know her. Oh. Justin Theroux, Dan Hedaya. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right.
You're doing great.
And he wasn't like the big star of the show, but it's Dan Hedaya from Blood Simple.
Yeah.
You need to watch that too.
On
the VHS. Yeah. Lee Grant. And the guy who scores the music to all of these movies, Angelo Badalamenti, is in the movie.
What about
Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot that Billy Ray Cyrus was in this.
Billy Ray Cyrus is in this.
I don't remember who he played. That's right. He was the
guy sleeping with the guy's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Rita Herring, Rita, because she doesn't actually know her name, is left with amnesia after a car accident and takes refuge in an apartment that's being vacated by a retired actress, an older lady. She's going on vacation, and her niece, who's moving to Hollywood, is going to live in the apartment while she's gone. So, said niece, a bright and naive Betty, couldn't pick a better name for that.
Seriously.
Betty.
It's so fitting.
From Ontario, Canada, not California, arrives and assumes when she finds Rita, I think cowering under the table.
No, she was in the shower.
That's right. Rita did hide under the table initially, but yeah.
Yeah, and then
in the shower, finds her in
Betty
the shower.
Yeah.
And she doesn't look bad in the shower. She just assumes that Rita is a friend of her aunt's that she'll be staying with.
Very naive on her part.
Yeah, my new roomie. The two form an unlikely alliance before she can even figure out who Rita is, or that anything's off. They form an unlikely alliance based on Rita's need, because she doesn't know who she is or where she's at, and Betty's desire she kind of takes a shine to Rita right off. And they begin to unravel a mystery revolving around a Diane Selwyn, who Rita suddenly remembers one night. Where'd they come up with the name Rita? Was it like...
With Rita?
Was
or
it in
Diane?
In her purse? No, Rita.
Yeah.
Seems like she had something that said Rita on it, and that's...
Yeah. And then Diane was the waitress. What?
She looked at the poster and said her name was Rita Hayworth.
Oh, the poster.
Was on the poster.
You're right.
And goes,
yeah.
Yeah, she's like, what your name? And she's like, Rita. So at least she had the forethought to do that, even though she doesn't have any idea who she is at this point.
My chicken's head
Diane
is
Selwyn's name is written on something
a waitress
in her purse. Yeah. So we go looking for Diane Selwyn. Meanwhile, a hot new director, Theroux, is being told who he will cast as the female lead in his next picture, and he's not too happy about it. He wants control. But, you know, a couple of Hollywood bigwigs,
Bigwigs.
Almost mafioso types, one of them being Angelo Badalamenti, show up, and they inform him that he will cast
you have no choice.
their pick, that
She
will
be
it is
casted.
not an option. In fact, he's reinforced when he has to drive up to this. Well, he almost loses the picture. He's telling these guys no, he won't, and he goes Jack Nicholson, takes a bat or a golf club to their limo.
Yeah.
He almost loses the picture, but then he goes up to the mountains and he meets this cowboy up in this corral up in the hills. And yeah, the cowboy kind of puts it to him more philosophically. And he's like, all right, I don't want to lose my whole life. And he's already found out, I think at this point he's already found out that his wife's banging Billy Ray Cyrus. And, they kick him out of his own house. And
can I tell him about the jewelry box?
The blue box?
No, the jewelry box. So Billy Ray Cyrus is sleeping with the director's wife. And then Mr. Director grabs the wife's jewelry box and runs off with it to the kitchen, and he pulls out a thing of pink paint and just pours the pink paint all over her jewelry. And then Billy Ray Cyrus comes in and he's like, boom, you don't treat a woman like that. And then he's like, ah. And then he grabs his golf club and hops in his car. I'm pretty sure it was a golf club. Anyway. Some kind of weapon.
His only friend left. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that. This is only the second time I've seen this movie. But yeah, you can see where a guy might, after spending, say, $100,000 of his hard-earned Hollywood cash on jewelry for his gold digger wife, that when he finds her in bed with, and get this, Billy Ray was the pool boy. It was that cliche. She's sleeping with the pool boy. So
crazy.
Yeah, I might pour paint on her jewelry too.
It's like, why'd they just randomly have this hot pink paint? I don't know. Okay. We're back at the aunt's apartment, and we've got a blue box, and Rita has a blue key in her purse for no reason. They unlock the blue box. It goes falling to the floor, and all of a sudden we're like in a different universe almost. We delve right into the seedy belly of Hollywood, where Diane Selwyn, who we've heard mention of so far, is so close to the in crowd. So close. She's at that big Hollywood party with Rita
Camila. Rita is now Camila. With Camila, who is a big star. She's at that Hollywood party, but she's not part of the group.
You hear that?
She's so close, so close. And yet so far. All connected by Camila Rhodes. And I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to spoil it because, honestly, it's kind of tragic. This is the worst nightmare of the Hollywood dream, put to film pretty much. Nearly everyone at some point in their life entertains the notion of going out to Hollywood and becoming a big star.
Right.
I did when I was younger. Wanted, before I went to clown college, thought, let's get the hell out of Florida. But most of us know, how difficult that's going to be. And we know from how many young ladies like Sabrina end up in porn instead and just chewed up and spit out. Bright-eyed talent
arriving... What do you mean, like Sabrina? Are you saying I go into porn and I'm chewed up and spit out?
I'm saying that young, attractive girls, they go to Hollywood with dreams of becoming the next Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
And instead become the next... Savannah? Is that her name? When you go from, the top of the porn industry... clear down to dating Pauly Shore, and then you stick a AR-15 in your mouth?
Oof. Okay, all right.
This story, yeah. Much more like that story.
Trigger warning, damn.
Bright-eyed talent arriving daily just to end up a waitress at a diner or worse.
Could it get any worse than that?
All chewed up and spit out by the dream machine. A true modern tragedy. And I would say that's probably 99% of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Get a drug addiction, end up back home in Iowa. Their stay in LA is short-lived, and if they do stay there,
yeah,
not many of them become Cameron Diaz.
Nope.
So,
nope, not a whole lot.
Again, 5 rings.
Agreed.
Where's my phone?
5 golden rings. Where is your phone?
It's even a 5-ring circus for Sabrina here.
Yeah, that was good.
So what we're gonna do now?
Billy Ray Cyrus, hot lesbian sex.
Yeah.
Was that too much of a spoiler?
No. Which of the two did you like better? It's implied in a lot of the posters. That there's going to be some hot lesbian action.
Steamy stuff. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
Okay.
You saw 2 of these movies.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Which one did you like better out of the 2?
I liked... soundtrack-wise, Lost Highway. But story, plot-wise, Mulholland Drive.
Okay.
I'll have to watch Lost Highway again to really understand what the hell was going on,
Yeah. Sometimes you can watch a David Lynch movie. I've watched Eraserhead. Now, granted, it's a little different of a David Lynch movie, but I've watched it a dozen times and I still don't know what's going on. So,
yeah.
I'm going to leave Eraserhead off the rankings because I told you that I struggled on what to pair Eraserhead with just because it's so different from any other movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also so different from the rest of David Lynch's movies that I can't rank it with the rest of them. So, number 5 in my book is going to be Wild at Heart. And I think only a little bit because it was a little bit corny. The references to The Wizard of Oz, the singing, man, especially at the end there when Laura Palmer shows up as the angel, this pink angel with a pointy hat, to tell Sailor you love Luna. You know, that's number 5. That doesn't make it a bad movie. I mean, I gave all these movies 5 rings. Yeah, I mean, you can't. Yeah. So number 4 for me was Mulholland Drive.
Interesting.
Even though it's a great take on the Hollywood dream, albeit a great take gone really wrong on the Hollywood dream, I don't know. That just didn't appeal to me as much as some of the other movies. So, and this is difficult for you because you didn't see the first one.
It's a little difficult, but I'll take your word for it.
Number 3, going to be Blue Velvet. So, we talked about how after success with The Elephant Man and Dune, that Hollywood, De Laurentiis Group was finally like, okay, David, make your picture. Make whatever you want. And yeah, that's what he did.
Yep.
So I really enjoyed that it was kind of a detective picture. But it's an amateur detective picture, and it's great that it captures that this kind of like naive Americana, this small town where everything looks perfect but is far from perfect. And wait till you see Frank Booth. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Okay, number 2 for me is Lost Highway. Lost Highway, just, you got a couple of things. First, you got my future 6th wife, Patricia Arquette.
Of course, that checks out.
Like, almost naked, even. And then, like Sabrina said, the soundtrack, just amazing. And to me, not even as much Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails, but man, the David Bowie song that we open with on the highway there, amazing. And
yeah,
I don't even know is that song even on a David Bowie album or just on the soundtrack. Great song. So that leaves number 1. Which we've narrowed down since we've only covered 6 movies here in our mini marathon. Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me. Now, I'm speculating here, but I think that we took Blue Velvet and kind of said, what if we make a real detective story? And that's kind of what this is. Coming out of the TV series, since the TV series was canceled after the 2nd season because it was kind of all over the place and there wasn't the one who killed Laura Palmer thing going on that really held people for the first season. This is a prequel, and we talked about in the review that the folks that went to see that whose first exposure to David Lynch was the TV series were in for a big shock. They knew by the end of season 1 they knew who killed Laura Palmer, but they didn't know how he killed her. And we saw it in 30 feet high on the screen a couple of times now. In living color, all of it. So that's my take. I'd welcome any of you to rank. You've seen all these movies. A lot of you have seen these movies. So I'd like to hear from anyone else who wants to put these in a particular order, or at least tell me, what was your favorite of these?
Leave a comment below and tell us. Yeah.
Leave a comment below.
Yeah.
Okay. We will be back. Sabrina's got another year of school. So
that I do.
It's entirely likely that Sabrina will be here for the season opener on Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
We'll film it a week before. Okay. Sabrina will be back for the season opener on Halloween.
Yeah, don't miss me too much until then.
Which we already picked, by the way. Y'all like witchcraft?
Yeah.
Witchcraft. There's going to be some witchcraft. There's going to be some... Actually, it's going to be the church's reaction to witchcraft.
I like that.
So it's going to be brutal. So
get ready.
We'll be back on Halloween for season 7, and I'll come up with a name for season 7 before we get there. I got the rest of the summer to think about it. I got to get out of this suit because it's starting to stick to me, even though I got a t-shirt on. Okay.
Ew.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
See you on Halloween.